too. We'll see you then. And then.
Yeah. Well,
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. So who's this? Whose story is this? No, don't play it. Don't play. I just do it in post. Whose story is this one?
I did. I found that one. It's from a while ago, but I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, it's from a long time ago. Jesus.
Well, it's in 2016.
That is a long time ago.
It is, yeah.
Well, what's that? 7 going on 8 years now, guys? That's almost a decade away.
I just thought it was a funny bar somewhere.
Just think about that, guys, for a second. 2016 is closer to a decade away.
Yeah, it is.
fuck.
That's wild.
Yeah, I always look down at my glasses and I'm like, wow, I had these since Obama.
Obama.
Damn.
Obama.
Yeah, I had these in Obama.
They kind of try to say his first election he voted for was for Obama, and I was like, the
Second
first
term,
one?
right?
It had to be
It had
second
to be
term.
the second
Yeah,
term.
yeah,
that was my
But
first time.
you said first term, though, and I was
my
like,
first time voting
no,
was Obama's second term. The first term, I missed it by a year.
I missed it by a day.
You missed it by a day?
Yeah.
I missed it by a year.
I didn't realize. I showed up to the polls, and I was like, they're like, no, you're November 7th. I was like, yeah, well, that's like tomorrow. And they're like, well, you can't. I was like, but I'm so excited. I wanted to vote against this guy so bad.
Damn.
I was very
Stood
excited
in
for the
line.
So
moment.
you definitely were voting for Obama.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 2008. Hey, you couldn't. I mean, you couldn't not. Like,
Yeah,
you
he's it.
could have not.
Fresh on the scene. First black president. God damn.
Yeah, well, half.
Oh, yeah, he is half technically. Yeah, forget
Yeah,
about
but you know, he's just
You gonna take a win.
Yeah,
you're gonna take a win.
Take
Yeah.
the W you
It's a
can.
win, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then he fucks up, and you're like, that's a half white side, man.
Right.
He's doing drone strikes in Syria.
Now
That
he a
white
brother.
man.
He is a brother. We
That white-
completely
yeah.
overlooked the fuck ups.
Yeah, for real. For real.
Jump shot was wet.
He's a lefty. I'm a lefty.
Bro, his fucking NCAA what is that? Not the draft. What do they call it? March Madness
The March
bracket.
the bracket.
was better than like 90% of the population.
Yeah,
Like,
and-
they showed his versus everyone else that like plays the fucking things. It was wild. The man knows his
he's
college
on his
basketball.
shit,
Yeah. So that's
all
that
this
ain't the
fuck-
white side.
People are like Obama did. I was like, I don't remember any of that. I don't remember any of the bad things you were telling me. I don't.
What murders?
Yeah,
What murders?
guy
He was
around.
such a good guy.
Yeah, best
Such
guy
a good
around.
guy. Yeah.
What about all the?
What about all the murders? Yeah, no, 100%. Such a good guy. Fucking love that one. Yeah, see, I mean, he's picked the winner a few times. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
Have you ever
Now-
won a bracket? I know we're not in the sports thing. But
Yeah,
like,
no, he's.
Yeah,
have you,
no.
You've never done a bracket, right?
No, no.
I've only won one once. It was 2006. I was in 8th grade, Mr. Benjir's class, and I got sodas for free all month because I won.
I think like 2 years.
Damn.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
never forget it.
Yeah. I've never. No, I did win one once when we used to do it like 7 years ago.
2003.
And I had no idea what I was doing. I was just like, without the numbers, I'm just like. Purdue, Michigan, like who's better? I have no idea.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, one's a 7, one's a 6. I was like, all right, well, I'll just go 6 then, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely
funny.
crazy. So
We
you
don't
know,
gotta get too deep into it, but yeah. Oh, Biden! Don't look at Biden.
Just taking pics.
well, no, of course you got Arizona winning one of the most
He
racist
just
states in
picked
America.
one, right?
No, shout out
Against
Arizona.
Kansas, which is probably a close second.
Oh yeah, man, no, Arizona is bad. They got that sheriff out there. That, it's
For real?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Arizona, but now I can.
So like
certain
I
zones of
tell
Washington,
people
we're
like
not moving.
I didn't experience a lot of like overt racism growing up because obviously I lived in Japan
Yeah,
and they were
right.
just like
Yeah.
the racism there is just like, oh, you Yankees, you guys are all Yankees. I'm like,
Because
to
everyone
me
in
that's
Japan
not
is
racist.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Everyone in America is something else.
Yeah, I was like, that's more nationalism than it is
Yeah.
racism, But coming to America, I remember one of the first spots we went to was Arizona to visit my brother, and like I was just like, yo, what the fuck? We're walking into a gas station, somebody stopped me, and they're like, where are you going? I was like, I'm going to the gas station. And they're like, okay, where are you from? I was like,
Jeez.
the fuck? I just came here from Japan. They're like, okay, I could tell, and that was it. That was the whole conversation. I was
So
like,
are they
what the
racist
shit?
against non-whites?
I this was a one-time thing, so I'm not
Okay,
going to
yeah.
denote the entire state, but
True.
based on my personal experience, because that's
Yeah.
what you should be doing as humans. But when I say they are a racist state, I mean this in the base of like they do vote stereotypically for
Yeah.
the red side.
I'm gonna ask Greg.
They had that sheriff.
Not y'all, Greg and Gabby. He's
Oh,
from
yeah?
Arizona. I'm gonna ask him.
Oh, yeah?
Like, talk to me about the racism, man. I need to
What's
know
it like?
because he's a Hispanic dude. He would
He's
know.
Hispanic too, yeah.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
would know because that's. I'm sure that's what most people are racist towards in Arizona. I'm
Arizona,
sure there's
yeah.
not a whole lot of brothers out there.
They come in there taking our jobs. There are no jobs in Arizona.
Or cheap real estate. They not buying
Desert
that.
salt miner. Like what job am I taking from
There's
you?
a storm over there.
But they had that very popular sheriff who like won on the ticket of that. He was like he was running on the whole idea that like inmates weren't humans, and so in the camps, in the prisons were campers. They had them like in tents in the middle of the desert at like 100-degree weather.
That's
and like he was just like, fuck them. They ain't. But people say that was a racist outlook on it. Other people argue that he was just arguing that criminals aren't humans,
that's
quote
fucked
unquote,
up.
which is fucked up. But is that racist? That was the whole like argument back and forth throughout the
So
state.
I was watching college football this weekend, right? And this commercial, I don't know how this got on ESPN over and over and over again. I don't know.
Joe, yeah, that's the name. Sorry.
Or if it was CBS, I think it might have been CBS. It was over and over and over again, where it was a dude that was just like, our founding fathers would hate this. We don't know what a woman is. We don't know this. And I'm like, what the? And he's like super, like once Trump got here, now people started trying to go way worse than him. And if you really, it's just like trying to go way radical. I'm like, how did this get on like national TV? Like, I think it was ESPN.
Because you're talking about it? Because people were talking about it? Because that's why.
Right?
They don't care if it's right, if it's wrong, if it's clickable.
Yeah.
We will talk about it. We are talking about it on a podcast that has nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
but
I know.
That's literally
we just got in Arizona, and maybe that's where he was from. I don't know. Probably not.
No, we got in Arizona because Biden picked them to win.
Yeah.
And I was just making a joke that he's a white man, so he picked a white state that is racist, quote unquote. But that's not the podcast. The podcast is about bar news, restaurant news. Yeah. So let's. You have a story. What was it?
I've got the. Let's go to the. Yeah.
We were getting too serious. Let's have some fart talk with Nick.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Fart fight with Nick.
There you go. Yeah.
So this is from quite a bit ago, and the reason why we got so off track is because this is 2016, and we just got. But I just looked this up, and I just thought it was hilarious. So. Fart
2016 pictures shouldn't look like that.
It looks like 1991.
That's like that's ridiculous. Check it out, Dookie.
Fart leads to fight at Sloppy Joe's bar in Key West.
Bro, this is a Family Guy heading. Like when Family Guy opens a newspaper, that's what you're supposed to see there.
Yeah,
like
right. And I'm just like, the first glance, I was like, okay, a fart at Sloppy Joe's. Duh.
Yeah.
Duh.
Oh, yeah.
Duh. But then I saw
that's called
Florida.
ambiance. That's not even a fart. That was just ambiance.
That's just literally what we got going on.
Yeah.
So this is in Key West, Florida. So out of character for Florida. So this is
farting up in Florida, son. I was trying to think of a Jimmy Buffett song. I couldn't think of it.
Jesus Christ. So keep going down for me. There's like two. I don't want to see the radars and clouds.
So what we should do, on a production note, is learn to pull up these articles in the HTML where it's just the words. You know what I'm saying? Because they have that option. I don't know how to do it. We will figure this out.
I think it's one of those little buttons up there. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out later. Yeah. So we can do this. So we can skip all of it. It's if you've ever pulled up a fucking news article on your computer, it is 3 sentences, a Hooters advertisement, 3 sentences, Are You Gay advertisement, 3 sentences, local gay strip clubs. Everyone has their own personal ads. I don't know where mine come from. But
Mine's usually fried chicken, but
oh, okay, nice.
Like a lot of Popeyes.
Cookies are on. Cookies are on.
All right. So this is in Key West. Police show up to this place of a lady named Sandra Stoner. She's 55, and her boyfriend Richard McBride, 53, of Naples, Florida. These seem with these ages are probably just a little early retirees, not yet like 65, but
they probably recently immigrated into Florida,
Right. Yes. Immigrated from Orlando into Naples, Florida.
That's where the most STDs are in the nation.
Into Key West. Oh, there you go. Right in Disney. But they were drinking at the bar with their friends. They got in an argument with another couple because someone farted. And then this leads to an altercation. Another man punched McBride in the face.
Somebody dislocated a shoulder as well.
Yes, I see a dislocated shoulder. And then we've got the couple leaves the bar. Police couldn't find them.
Sloppy Joe's had security.
Why is Sloppy Joe's?
You know who doesn't have security? Sloppy Joe's has security. You know who doesn't have security? Y'all spot.
Yeah. It hasn't been that bad.
No, we just hire badass managers that double as security, dog.
Yeah, fact.
Why do you think you don't work there no more?
Right. Literally, and I didn't even get to see the film of me double legging the dude.
Yeah, how'd you not get that as like a going away gift?
No, Dan saw it and was like, yeah, man, I had to get rid of it. The police harassed him. I'm like, oh, dude, I wanted to see it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he said that. He was like, dude, yeah, He was like, good takedown. I was
Oh, you actually took somebody down?
yeah, when
Bro.
you don't remember when dude
remember
was
that.
getting jumped, and I was like, okay, I don't care about a fight.
He was
think
too
I was
busy
there.
with talking to. No, you were there. It was a Monday night. You were definitely playing
I
pool.
think you were there.
Yeah,
it
at
was
that same time as that was going on was the Tara and the Michelle situation.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
literally
that night.
the same
Same
time.
night, yeah.
As fucking Michelle leaves with her cousin. Fuck you, y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. Fuck y'all. I'm drunk driving home, and she walked up to 20 cops. She's like, "What the fuck is going on?" I was like, "Oh, there was another fight going on over here."
Yeah.
As you were trying to fight a pregnant woman, there was a fight going on over here too. So
Yeah, they were jumping the dude.
why do you think Nick fired her? He was pissed.
Yeah, I was pissed. I just got in a physical altercation.
He just 3v2'd real quick as the two, finished that, and then one of his employees is trying to fight a pregnant woman, and he's just like, I'm gonna fire somebody. Somebody's getting fired.
Somebody got to go.
I'm acting emotionally right now.
Yeah, somebody got to go. Well, her throwing the tray was the thing. I was like, oh, now I can't really justify
Yeah, that was a great night.
Yelling, I can justify.
But we got
Once
2 months of content because of
Yeah,
that.
I
Man. We
know,
have
I
so
know,
much.
yeah.
Oh, so great.
Yeah, the dude they were jumping the dude, and then I
It was,
was like,
it was
all
a
right.
3v1.
And it was bad.
It was bad.
And it was bad. I was like, someone could die.
Yeah.
So I'm like, because you could beat someone to death. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get in here. One of the dudes I played football with, and he let himself a little go. So I'm like, I know I can take him the fuck down real easy.
Yo, he's been holding on to this Oklahoma drill since 2009. He's like, yo, he had his shoulder an inch lower than me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him back.
let
I'm
him go.
gonna get him back.
So I grab him, I have him in a log, blah, blah, I do the thing, double, and then I end up like, not double leg him, single leg. When people want to get into, if Ricky watches this, because he was a wrestler, for some reason,
We did have some racist talk. Ricky might be listening.
Yeah, he might listen.
He's like, wait a second.
It ended up turning into a single leg, and I drop him down, and I'm holding him down. He's like, Nick, get off me, blah, 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 blah. And then I hear one of our cooks say, Nick, get the fuck out of there. I'm like, all right, cool. Now that at least I know they're going to stop beating his ass because I jumped in now.
Yeah.
So they stopped beating his ass. But yeah, I fucking had to, it happens all in camera. It's in the foyer where the
right
ATM's
there.
at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, I'm doing all that in a phone booth,
It
dude.
was a fight in a phone booth. That's
Yeah.
literally what it
Wow.
was.
Yeah, and I was able to grapple in that shit. I'm saying, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. But,
Damn.
sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
But,
Corporate Nick, don't fuck with me.
Fuck with me.
I'll hit you with the law or these fists.
Yeah,
You
I'll
ever
throw the
met
book
Johnny?
at you.
Law?
I'll throw the book at you and I'll throw a hook
Shit, I
at
gotta
you.
talk about this. Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I had to I broke it up, and Dan's like, yeah, dude, fucking good.
nice.
He was like D1.
Sick,
I was
dog.
like, yeah,
Sick.
bro. And I was like, can I see it? He was like, oh, it's gone. I'm like, what the fuck,
He had
bro?
to turn over the whole thing to the police.
Yeah, I'm like, you couldn't like take your phone and record it over the camera. So I wanted to see
Not with the
it
cops there, yeah.
because it felt good. It felt like I was like, all right.
But it felt good for you. But you know how good it feels as your like a homie of yours be like, all right, we're good. All right, my boy can fight too. It's like,
Yeah.
if I'm getting to a tuffle and like you're there before that moment, I'm like, sorry, Nick just has a chip on his shoulder, but can he fight?
Yeah.
All right, I'm good now. Yeah. I'm still worried about DeConte. I don't know. Like DeConte and I are at a billiards bar, and I'm talking shit to everyone else because he's beating them. If something happens, can he fight? You don't know.
Questions up there.
Shout out Green Street Hooligans, one of the greatest quotes of all time. I love this movie so much. He says, the greatest feeling in the world isn't knowing that your boys got your back when in the middle of a fight. It's knowing you got theirs. I was like, because you don't know that. Until that line gets crossed,
you don't know.
You don't know if you got that dog
Until
in
you're
you.
ready to throw.
Yeah.
Once you throw your first punch before something that has nothing to do with you, just because that's your boy, yeah, it's a good feeling.
Yeah. You know. Because now you know you got that dog in you, but now your boy knows too. And you're like, all right, cool. We can fucking take over the world.
Yeah.
We got that. I don't know that about you, dog.
We'll figure it out, bro.
No, let's not. Let's just not get in fights.
No, I don't. Yeah, we're adults. As adults, we
Nick's
should.
like, yeah, let's go figure it out.
Let's go.
Where we going, boys? Where are we going to start a fight? Manassas, Old Town?
Right, literally, we don't live anywhere near where that would be a problem
No,
for the most
whatsoever.
part.
Yeah. We gotta go.
we're
Little,
adults.
we can go a
too.
little south. We can go a little south. Go to
Like,
Stafford.
like Fredericksburg.
Stafford.
No, not Stafford. You go to Fredericksburg, I gotta know a specific spot.
Mile marker 133 on 95, where you see that giant Confederate flag. It ain't there no more.
Yeah, there's a restaurant called Brock's down there that is just known for. It's a very nice spot.
What? That's crazy because their owners were known for being racist at Harbor Grill. What?
Harbor Grill.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to Harbor
Their
Grill.
known
and saw they had
racism
Brock's.
now owns Nothing Bunt Cakes. They got nothing. They sold Harbor. I don't know if they still are with Brock's,
Really?
but they got Nothing Bunt Cakes.
Oh,
Hey, nothing's more delicious than a bunt cake and racism, dog.
No, I'll just deal with crumble
Only
cookie.
white cake. Only white cake.
Yo, hey, shout out good business acumen, whatever. But to go back to this story, how many farts are happening in your vicinity before you say some shit, and then how many farts after that until you start fighting?
No, it's gotta be something that's been lasting, where it's just like,
dude, it said farting. Purpose. He was farting. Yeah. So
okay,
but I'm asking you. We're not asking fucking Stoner, the Stoner McBride couple. I'm saying DeConte. I'm sitting me and you were at a bar. Somebody 3 seats down. How many farts in before you're like, hey yo, chill with the farting?
Like 6, 7.
7.
Oh, that's high.
That's high.
You think so? I mean, what are we talking? Are we
talking that's your answer. That's fine. Nick, how many farts before you're like?
Once we get to 3, because
chilling with the toots.
The first one's like, oh man, damn. The second one's like, oh, I understand. The third one's like, dude, are you doing it on purpose?
Yeah.
Literally, it escalates that fast.
So after 3, you're gonna say something.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something in an not aggressive, but in a kind of upset manner.
Okay. Gotcha.
At 3, before I might. Be
what if they hit you with? What if they hit you with it's medical? Like it's because there are people that just can't hold. They just don't have the fucking anal strength. Hey, slide in my DMs. If some people that just don't have the anal strength.
I love that. Love it.
That they just can't hold it. Like I've had medicines. I've had medicines before with all my stomach shit where they're just like, hey, you gonna be blowing it up. You gonna be gas chambering up. I'm like, oh Jesus.
If they're that confident to tell me that,
if
they tell me that, I'm gonna buy them a drink because if they're drinking, I'm gonna buy them a drink because I've already said something.
Yeah.
Because now I feel like a dick.
Yeah.
I said something and now you're like, hey, I was, it's medical. And that should be after the first one if I said something.
Oh yeah, no. If it's medical for me,
you should say it after the first one.
After first, I'm like, hey y'all, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but
then I'm gonna be like, hey man, I'm sorry I even said anything. I'm gonna buy you a drink.
Butthole's mad loose. I'm sorry.
Yeah, at that point, let's just figure it out. I can deal with the farts, but if it seems like you're just being disrespectful and trying to be the I'm gonna fart up the bar.
Yeah, like shot crop dust.
Yeah, like we're not doing it. It's not funny. It's just not. It isn't funny.
All right, so you said 6, maybe 7. You said 3.
You're tolerant.
That's why you're a very tolerant person.
Because it's like
he is a good Uber driver. If you can ignore all that, good for you.
That's so tolerant.
Okay, but so after that, you've said something. How many after that until you're fucking swinging, fighting on this person?
At least 2 or 3. Then it goes down because now it's already been said.
I'm gonna answer for Nick. The next one.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. 100%. I know. If you have said something and they're like, and just hit you with one, it's the next one. It's the next one.
Okay. Blows, all right.
Hey,
and I don't want anyone to watch this thing without getting a lot of fights. I haven't gotten like a fist fight in a long time. Besides like defending that dude, and that wasn't even a fist fight.
Yeah,
I wasn't even defending him because he was an asshole to me. After
Corporate
that.
Nick does not fight when on the job. What he was doing was diffusing the situation with violence.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I didn't want anyone to die on my shit.
It was legitimately terrifying, but I gave that guy all the credit in the world. I was like, dog, holy shit. Like what there was 30 seconds of the 3v1 where I'm like, oh no. He's not locked in there with them. Wait, no.
Yeah, they're locked in there with him.
They're locked in there with him.
Yeah,
yes.
Because remember he got up one time and they're like, all right, we're done. And he was like, fuck, he threw 3 back elbows.
He threw up this guy, like, the metal framing of the door. The back of his head is on the metal frame of the door, and he threw 3 straight elbows to the face where he like could have split the back of this guy's head open. I was like, holy shit. Then he took on the other one, bam, bam, bam. And then the third one got, once you get once you got 6 pairs of arms on you, like,
that's it.
I don't care how good you are in that tight of a space. Like, if you're not John Jones, I'm sorry. Like,
you're not gonna
the numbers just aren't with you there. Yeah. But I was just like, holy shit, that guy needs to be on my team. So.
Yeah, and this guy's built, to be honest, I hate to say it like this. The dude's kind of built like Snoop Dogg, if you really think about it. Like his build is like Snoop Dogg, slender dreadhead.
But when you got those, he had like the big dreads, not like the little tiny little cornrow dreads.
So his head wasn't as busted up as his face was. Yeah. But it was fucked up because he was pissed at me. I hate that we went back to the.
He was so mad at you. Yeah.
He was mad at me because like I'm calling the police, I'm trying to get help, and he says to me, he's like, "You didn't help me enough." And when he told me I didn't help him enough, even though I put my hands on a guest, tackled them down.
Someone I played fucking Pop Warner football with.
Right. Yeah. Get them down. I'm essentially like, I'm getting one of them off of you. And I was like, you know what? Fuck that. Stop fucking talking to me then. Yeah. And then ever since then, it was just a whole lot of shit. Yeah. And he goes in the bathroom and he's I think he's got like a blade on him or something. Like, well, why the fuck didn't you use that?
Yeah, for real.
One of the funnier things.
Oh no, I grabbed.
no, sorry. It's just one of the
forgot. Tell me.
funnier things. He's just like, after everything's done, he's in the bathroom. We're like, yo, we've been closed for like an hour. We kicked everyone out. Like it's 1 o'clock. We kicked everyone out at 11.
Yeah.
You're still here. He goes, no, my boys is coming. My boys is coming. We're like, what the fuck? Your boys is coming. He's like, yeah, no, I call my boys. We gonna come back here. Clap, clap on everybody. Like, everybody. Everyone's dead. We're like, well, they're gone.
Yeah, right.
They're gone.
Yeah,
they're not
they're
here. He
fucked.
goes, no, my boys is showing up. I walk out of that bathroom and I get fucking shoulder checked by what I thought was one of the boys. And I turn like, where the fuck is? I was like, I know he's in the bathroom. She was like, that's my son. I was like, oh, sorry, ma'am.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
He called his boys. He called his
Oh,
mom. Like,
oh my
yeah.
fucking.
Then his mom talks to me all like, lady trying to talk to the manager,
Yeah.
and she's like, I just want to know what's going on. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And like he's all mad at me. She's like, he's just prideful. And I'm like, okay, all right, I get that. But like, lady, do you not understand? Like, I kind of saved this guy's fucking life, and he's mad at me.
Nick needed to thank you so much.
Yeah.
He needed to thank you so much. Hey,
Damn, just one.
thank you.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
Man, fuck that shit, dude. Fuck
Sorry,
that.
man.
Yeah, I don't even go to that where that dude works now. Me and you had lunch there. A couple
yeah.
weeks
Oh,
ago.
is he still there? Do you know?
I don't fucking know.
okay, yeah.
But it's like I don't want to go there and get treated different because he hates me because I saved him from getting 3
Well, maybe enough
v1.
time has gone by where he's like, actually, that dude not saved. You know, he will never say you saved his life.
No, because I didn't save his life, but I definitely like.
But it could have got there.
Yeah.
Because when he was on the ground getting 6 feet to the face and to the chest, like that's bad. You could die in that situation. 100%. You could die.
bad.
And motherfucker stepped into the fire and into the flames. You know, I thought about it, but I was like,
No, why? Why would you? And why did I?
yeah.
Why did I? And,
help
like
out.
I'm talking to my bosses, I'm talking to people that I care about. They're like, Nick, why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah.
I'm just like it felt right.
Well, as let me ask corporate Nick, as the manager, don't you want to make sure the fight gets off of property? Do you think maybe you're just trying to push him through those doors so you can? Because once it got outside the doors, you did grab the doors.
And I locked them.
And locked them.
I locked them.
So maybe you weren't in a sense trying to defend this guy. So you
Yeah.
weren't like, oh shit, he may die. You were just like, as a business professor,
Yeah, it was a little
as someone
bit of both.
representing the business, you're just
Yeah.
like, let me just get him out.
It was a little bit of
Kill
both.
him outside.
Yeah. No bullshit. And it was like the police were already called. No, I think the police were already called, but it was just.
I remember you yelling, call the police! And then I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, Nick is in it. Damn. Damn. Oh,
Yeah, no one's
shit.
got it on
Yeah.
fucking. No one pulled their. People pull their phone out for everything.
I did run out, but
Yeah.
it was so fast. It was so fast.
Yeah, well,
you know?
people pull their phone out for everything, but I don't got any film of it.
I didn't feel yeah.
I didn't see no one filming it.
We had pictures of the blood all over the foyer.
Yeah,
someone,
that
that
was-
someone
that
else had
was
sent.
nuts,
But
yeah.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
The blood.
Yeah, they fucked him up.
Yeah.
They fucked him up,
They fucked him up.
Took that ass whoop.
Yeah, we're going this far because this is bar talk.
This is bar talk.
This is
This
bar
is bar
talk.
talk. This is how you do it, boys. This part 2's got to be spicy.
So if
yeah,
it ain't a
I-
lunch review,
I do want to tell a funny story about what's going on right. Again, we haven't talked about my hands is super fucked up right now. So I potentially have like shingles or smallpox, and I was going to tell the story to Nick in the car, and I was like, wait a second, let me say this because it's fucking hilarious. Having any kind of like skin condition that creates like rashes and bumps. Do you know like what family of
herpes.
Yes. So I have been tested for that as well. I got my test back negative. But that is a hard conversation to have with somebody that you sleep with where you're like, hey, just so you know, I'm being tested for HIV and I'm being tested for Hep C. And they're like, wait, what? I was like, yeah. So I didn't do some shit. Did you do some shit? Like, no, I didn't do some shit either. Well, you better get fucking tested, bit. Like, we're just there's so much anger between the two because we're like, I didn't do it. So if I didn't do it, you had to do it. Both came back clean. Totally cool.
Very good. Very good.
But
nice.
have to. They gave me medication for that anyways because shingles, the medicine you get is still called like herpes veritas, whatever. I didn't realize herpes was just like the bumps for anything.
It's a whole family.
Yeah.
I looked into it before the show because like, what the fuck am I?
Oh
getting into?
yeah. No, make sure I'm well past contagious. But I did have these big ass pills I had to take, right?
Yeah.
And so I took a picture. I was like, yo, and I'm always trying to be funny. That's what I want to do. Just be funny. So I was a throwback to the Family Guy, when Peter Griffin was in bed and he takes a picture with the hospital or something. He goes, "Doing better.
Don't really
want to
wanna
talk
get
about
into
it.
it.
I don't want to talk about
yeah.
it. Don't ask me about it." I was just trying to do that same thing. So I took a picture of these big ass, massive fucking horse pills. Just a picture. Dookie. And I posted it, and then the words I put on it, I was like, "Got to take these big ass pills. Don't ask me about it. I don't want to talk about it. I just maybe if you want to give me the attention that it comes with somebody being sick, you can totally do that. But like, don't ask me about the sickness. I'm totally fine. I may be fine. Who knows? Just don't hit me up unless you want to ask how I am, because that's a nice thing to ask how Isaac is doing." As the joke for the attention. The second message I get is this girl going, "Oh shit, you got herpes?" I was like, "What?"
She recognized the pills. She recognized the pills.
Yo.
And I was like, and so I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh, they do have me on herpes medication because shingles." Yeah, I have shingles. Yeah. Shingles, the skin condition is herpes veritas or whatever it is.
It's in the same family. Yeah.
But she was just like, "Oh man, hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, my brother? Walking this.
We stand. We fighting this fight together." You're never gonna look at this person the same.
Oh
no,
never.
no,
You're done.
I haven't spoken to this person in like 10 years. We went to high school together in Japan. I do not talk to this person at all.
Word.
At all. They were being such a good human being, being like, "Hey, you ain't alone, man. You ain't alone." And I responded back with, I was like, "Yo, daddy, chill." Daddy, chill. I was like, "This is shingles," and they didn't respond. They saw the message and did not respond.
You should,
because they just outed themselves.
Yeah,
you should check after the show.
They
if
outed
they
themselves.
blocked you after.
Yeah, for real.
Like I can't even. Oh shit, they're not there anymore.
Play the hands.
They were being such a good human being. I was like,
Wow.
"Nah, chill. I got." It was like, it's shingles or chickenpox. I don't know, because I don't know if I had chickenpox as a kid, so it may be one or the other. But yeah,
That is
how fucking crazy.
We're gonna fight this fight together.
Yeah.
Like, I got a support group and
You
everything.
are not alone.
We are
I'm
the
by your side. Nah, bitch, that's you.
That's you. We are not the world. You are the world.
Yeah, that's rough. That's another below. I appreciate you.
That's fucked up. That makes you think.
Showing love goes wrong.
I haven't seen this person in like 12 years, but I'm like, when's the last time I've seen him? I don't know.
Like you want to check on your homies, but now you're like,
No, I did
research before you check on your homies.
But when they did send me this, I didn't get my blood test back yet, so I definitely deleted the photos. So I was like, I was like, wait, if I do have this, I gotta go fight this girl. I gotta go fight, my lady, because you've been doing some shit, and that person gave you some shit, that gave me some shit.
Yeah,
clean.
So turn into a whole
She's
thing.
clean. But in that moment when I did not know yet, I was like, if it is, this is not how I'm telling everybody. Yeah, that's not how I'm telling everybody. So I deleted it. But man, that's hilarious.
Nuts. That's hilarious.
So funny.
That's good. That is good shit.
All right.
Golly.
I think we'll call it there. We got to take DeConte.
That's a good.
We got to take DeConte to the fucking. He's got to go get ready and shit.
Yeah.
My story. Yeah, it was whatever. It's not even a big deal. Yeah.
No, that was good. That was good.
No. I meant like I had a news story. My news story literally Anchor Bar is opening something here in Virginia. That's it.
Okay.
The place that invented the chicken wing in Buffalo. One of the major reasons I love going to Buffalo. Football, chicken wings. They're opening a bar here. This bar is offering for employees who work there 30 hours, 100% medical, vision, and dental.
30 hours?
30 hours a week. Yeah.
I just took a new job.
Oh yeah, you would never just leave a job.
Not this one. I think I'd actually be murdered by the person.
Oh yeah.
Who,
Also, he just took a new job. So
Yeah. Maybe we'll get them that next week.
We'll get that
we'll get them that next week. Because by next week it'll be like, oh shit, you've been there for like 2 weeks now. And let's see how that is. Yeah, but I took a new one. I'll let he knows about it. I'll let DeConte know. We'll get into it next week.
Happy holidays. Check on your boys. Hopefully they don't have herpes or HIV.
Right.
I definitely don't.
Yeah.
So.
Seasonal depression's normal. We'll all work on that together. But herpes, check on your friends.
Seasonal effectiveness disorder. Or seasonal defectiveness disorder is depression. You can run it.
I call it depression.
No, it's an acronym. Seasonal, it's such a perfect acronym. Seasonal effectiveness depression. SAD. SAD.
Word, yes.
I'm sad. Yeah. I'm sad. Are you sad? No, it's an acronym. Like it's an acronym.
That's real shit.
It's real shit. Why is it so loud?
That's a fact.
Oh, because
According to who?
I see what's going on. It's the Bluetooth isn't connected. Which isn't that big a deal. No.
We didn't show it.
So it's not like a big deal.
Because I remember you shoved it down when he started playing a video by accident.
Yeah.